Attraction is supposed to make sense. That's what people believe. You meet someone, you like their personality, you connect slowly. And that's how it's supposed to happen. But Jung would tell you something very different. The strongest attractions in your life rarely come from logic. They come from your unconscious, not from your mind, not from your preferences, not from what you should want, but from something deeper, older, hidden inside you. That's why you feel pulled toward some people instantly and completely indifferent toward others who are perfect for you. Attraction, you can't control, is not random. It's psychological. It's emotional. It's rooted in your childhood. It's connected to your wounds, your unmet needs, and the parts of you you don't understand yet. This is what Jung called the unconscious choosing for you. 1. The pull you can't explain. Have you ever wondered why certain people feel familiar even when you've just met them? Why your body reacts faster than your mind? Why your heart responds before your logic does? Why you feel magnetically drawn toward someone for no visible reason? It's because attraction is not just chemistry. It's memory. It's recognition. It's your inner world finding something it knows or something it misses. You don't fall for people randomly. You fall for people who activate something inside you. A longing, a wound, a desire, a fear, a pattern, a shadow. Attraction feels uncontrollable because it is. Your conscious mind isn't the one choosing. Your unconscious is. 2. Attraction isn't about beauty. It's about history. You're not attracted to someone because they're beautiful. You're attracted because they remind you of something unresolved within yourself. It could be their silence, their confidence, their chaos, their softness, their mystery, their detachment, their intensity. Something about them mirrors something inside you that you haven't fully understood or healed. This is why Jung said, "We are attracted to what we need, but don't yet have within ourselves." Uncontrollable attraction is your mind reaching for completion, for understanding, for the missing piece, not of the other person, but of yourself. 3. The wounds that choose for you. Your childhood shapes your attraction more than your adulthood does, and you don't even realize it. If you were ignored, you're drawn to people who give mixed signals. If you lacked affection, you're drawn to people who offer intensity. If you feared abandonment, you're drawn to people who are inconsistent. If you grew up emotionally alone, you're drawn to people who feel hard to win. Not because you want pain, but because your mind is trying to rewrite your past. You think you're attracted to a person, but you're actually attracted to a pattern. Jung believed uncontrollable attraction is often your inner child choosing someone familiar, not someone healthy. 4. Chemistry is not compatibility. It's emotional familiarity. People confuse chemistry with destiny. This must be love. This connection feels special. I can't stop thinking about them. But chemistry is mostly psychology. We feel chemistry with people who match our emotional blueprint, the ones who trigger our deepest wounds and awaken our deepest desires. That's why you feel addicted to the connection. That's why you feel high around them. That's why you can't let go easily. Your mind sees them as someone who can complete the story you never finished. They represent something you lost, something you needed, something unfinished. Attraction that feels uncontrollable is often unfinished emotional business. 5. Why you can't control it. You can control your choices. You can control your actions. You can control your behavior. But you cannot control your unconscious. And attraction is born in the unconscious. It comes from your shadow, your wounds, your fantasies, your fears, your unmet needs, your inner child, your desire for healing, the parts of you suppress, the traits you wish you had, or the traits you lost long ago. That's why the pull feels so powerful. It's not just about the person. It's about the parts of yourself they awaken. You aren't just drawn to them. You're drawn to what they represent inside you. This is why Jung said, "Until you understand your unconscious attraction, you will repeat the same desire forever." 6. You feel it in your body, before your mind. Uncontrollable attraction isn't intellectual. It's physical. Your body reacts before you can even think. Your pulse changes. Your eyes linger. Your breath shifts. Your energy sharpens. Jung believed these reactions are signals. Your psyche recognizing something meaningful before your logic catches up. The attraction feels uncontrollable because it bypasses the parts of you that are rational and connects directly to the parts of you that are emotional. There's a painful truth Jung understood long before modern psychology. You are not attracted to what is good for you. You are attracted to what is familiar to you. That's why you chase the wrong people. That's why you fall for emotionally unavailable partners. That's why you desire someone who gives you anxiety instead of peace. That's why mixed signals excite you more than consistent effort. Not because you're weak, but because your unconscious is loud and your past is not healed yet. 1. You don't desire the person. You desire the emotion. They trigger. The person themselves is not the addiction. It's the feeling they create inside you. Sometimes it's intensity. Sometimes it's validation. Sometimes it's the thrill of being chosen. Sometimes it's the fear of losing them. Sometimes it's the hope that this time it will be different. You aren't stuck on the person. You're stuck on the emotional pattern, the same one your childhood wrote into you, the one you don't know how to break yet. This is why the wrong person feels right. They awaken an emotional memory that your body recognizes, even if your mind doesn't. 2. You chase people who reflect your wounds. If you felt unseen as a child, you fall for people who give you half love, because your mind learned that love equals trying harder. If you were rejected by someone important, You're drawn to people who are difficult to win, because your mind believes acceptance equals achievement. If you were emotionally abandoned, you fall for people who make you chase, because your body is trained to expect distance. Jung said, "Until you make the wound conscious, it will choose your partners for you." You're not cursed. You're repeating what feels familiar. 3. Why the wrong people feel like home. People say, "I don't know why, but I feel safe with them." But it's not safety. It's familiarity. There is a difference. You feel drawn to them because something about their behavior, silence, chaos, or coldness resembles someone from your past. It might be a parent, an ex, a caretaker, a sibling, someone who mattered and hurt you, someone you tried and failed to impress, someone who withheld affection. They don't make you feel safe. They make you feel known. And your unconscious confuses that feeling with soul connection. This is not love. This is unresolved history, asking for attention. 4. Why mixed signals make you want them even more. Here's the irony of human psychology. The less someone chooses you, the more your mind tries to win them. It's not love, it's survival mode. When affection becomes inconsistent, your nervous system switches from calm to craving. You crave the moments of validation because they come in small, unpredictable doses. This creates a loop. Attention, withdrawal, fear, desire, attention, repeat. That loop feels like chemistry. It feels like fireworks. It feels meaningful. But Jung would tell you, it's emotional gambling. And the stakes are your self-worth. 5. Why your body attracts shadows, not souls. Jung's most powerful idea about attraction is this. You are attracted to the traits you suppress. If you suppress your anger, you desire someone fiery. If you hide your vulnerability, you desire someone soft. If you're emotionally numb, you desire someone intense. If you're passive, you desire someone dominant. Your attraction is a mirror, showing you the parts of yourself you lost or rejected. This is why the pull is so strong. You're not just attracted to them. You're attracted to what you wish you could be. 6. Why you feel out of control. If you've ever told yourself, "I don't want them, but I can't let them go. I know they're wrong for me, but I'm still drawn to them. I can't stop thinking about them." It's because you're dealing with a psychological imprint, not a person. Your unconscious is replaying an old emotional script, one that was written long before this person entered your life. When Jung said, "We do not attract what we want. We attract what we are," he meant that attraction exposes your deepest emotional truth. This is not madness. This is psychology. And the moment you understand the pattern, it loses its power. There is a strange moment in life when you meet someone, and it feels like destiny. Like you've known them forever. Like the universe placed them there intentionally. But Jung would tell you, what you are calling destiny might actually be a psychological pattern repeating itself. The wrong person can feel like a soulmate when they match the emotional blueprint of your past. And that pull, that intensity, that I can't let them go feeling, is not fate. It's familiarity, dressed as fate. 1. The soulmate feeling isn't spiritual. It's psychological. When you meet someone who activates your wounds the same way a parent or past love did, your body reacts instantly. It feels like, I know this person. This connection feels meant to be. I'm drawn to them in a way I can't explain. But your body is not recognizing them. It's recognizing the emotional pattern. This is why the wrong person can feel right. Your nervous system has felt this before, not as love, but as survival. 2. You mistake intensity for connection. Real connection grows slowly. Intensity hits instantly. Intensity feels like obsession, anxiety, butterflies, urgency, fear, desire, adrenaline. I need them. Feeling. People confuse intensity with love because intensity feels dramatic, exciting, addictive. But intensity is often just your wounds being triggered. Love calms you. Trauma excites you. And the world taught you to chase the excitement. 3. The people you chase are the people who feel unfinished. Jung said that we are attracted to people who can help us recreate the unresolved emotions of childhood. You fall for people who hurt you because your mind craves a second chance to fix what broke you. You fall for emotionally distant people because you want to succeed where your younger self failed. You fall for unpredictable people because the inconsistency feels like home. You fall for the wrong person because you are unconsciously seeking closure, even if you don't realize it. It's not love. It's an emotional correction you're trying to make. 4. Why you become obsessed. Obsession happens when 3 things combine. 1. Uncertainty. You never know where you stand. 2. Inconsistency. They give you affection only sometimes. 3. Unresolved wounds. Your inner child feels triggered and hungry. This creates a psychological loop. The moment they pull away, your emotional system goes into panic, and the panic creates desire. This is why the wrong person feels addictive. This is why you can't stop thinking about them. This is why silence feels painful, and attention feels like oxygen. It's not love. It's survival mode, disguised as romance. 5. Why you chase people who don't choose you. When someone chooses you quickly, your wounds stay silent. There's no challenge, no fear, no confusion, no emotional danger. But when someone makes you question yourself, do they like me? Are they losing interest? Did I do something wrong? What do I need to do to keep them? Your emotional wounds wake up. Suddenly, the chase feels meaningful. Suddenly, their approval feels priceless. Suddenly, their validation feels like healing. But you're not chasing love. You're chasing a feeling you never got in childhood. not affection, but certainty, approval, belonging, attention. Jung said, "The greatest addiction is not to another person, but to the emotion we attach to them." 6. Why the wrong person feels right. Because the wrong person fits perfectly into your emotional puzzle. They match the exact shape of the wound inside you. And until you heal that wound, your attraction will always choose the familiar, not the healthy. This is why you feel drawn, addicted, obsessed, pulled, attached. It's not stupidity. It's psychology. It's trauma. It's repetition. It's the unconscious trying to finish an emotional story that was never finished. The wrong person feels like a soulmate when your shadow chooses for you. If you saw yourself in this video, if you finally understood why your heart runs toward the wrong people, and why your mind keeps choosing what your childhood taught you, then remember this: attraction doesn't define your worth. Your patterns are not your destiny. And the person you become next doesn't have to repeat the wounds you grew up with. If this video helped you understand even one small piece of yourself, like, comment, and subscribe to Psychatic. Share your story in the comments. You never know who you might help by speaking your truth. And if you want more videos that explain the parts of you you've never been able to understand, stay here. Your healing starts when your awareness begins.